Instagram, I got something to say. Why do you get grills but got cavities in the back of your mouth? Rotten teeth, but got the audacity to slap a grill on it. Sir, your breath still stinks. Your breath stinks. Your tongue stinks. Fix some teeth.
Now I know what you're thinking, but what you're thinking is the wrong thing, man. What I need for you to do, come out of them simp thoughts for a minute and start having a few pimp thoughts just for a minute. Because what you should be thinking is, how in the world can such a low maintenance, dusty scumbag have the confidence to say anything about anybody? It's you, man. It's your fault. You gave birth to this, man. You produced this. So when you see this, just know this is the results of your actions. You dig? Let's go.
But you want all this pimping you can't afford. Perform like a punk but wanna win his reward. Some suckers give you points but bitch you never scored. If you ain't paying pimping then bitch you getting ignored. Okay, I'm so sick of these.
You know, sometimes I be surfing these IG streets, right? And I be bearing witness to some atrocities in these IG streets, man. I'm talking about simping is at an all-time high. Ratchetness and dustiness from these thoughts is at an all-time high. And nobody seems to understand why. The simps is just so thirsty for the thoughts. The thoughts don't respect the simps. The thoughts don't even care to differentiate the simps from the pimps and from the players and from the tricks and from everybody else. They just see everybody as one group of thirsty individuals. So when I roam these IG streets, man, you know, we got certain communities on IG amongst the 16s and 304 community. If you know, you know. But when I come into these groups, man, like I said, I bear witness to some atrocities. And one of the atrocious things that I see far too often is dusty chicks going live with these dudes that's supposed to be PIs, man. They supposed to be high caliber gentlemen. They supposed to be ism, man. But these dudes be so thirsty for the dustiest chicks in the world. I'm talking about chicks who don't have their nails done, chicks who don't have their hair done, chicks who don't look like they took a bath today, chicks who look like they toothbrush is dry as the Sahara Desert right now because it hasn't been touched in the last 48, 72, however many hours, dressed like whatever, looking like whatever. And these dudes just display such intense thirst for these chicks, and I don't understand why. But then again, everything ain't meant to be understood, especially by somebody like myself, man. You know, I really don't care to understand that, but this is what I do understand. The reason why these chicks are so comfortable going live looking any kind of way is because they know that no matter what wrong they do, they gonna get sweated by you. They gonna get acknowledged by you. They know that you are going to be thirsty and desperate to have them, not even foreseeing the problems that would come if you did have them. See, when you see a chick that's just comfortable going live, looking dusty as hell, babies crying in the background, crib dirty as hell, when you see a chick that has the confidence, the boldness to go live looking like that, and then on top of that, to add insult to injury, talk crazy to men who oftentimes have things going on, you should want to know why that is. The reason why that is because of you being thirsty, simping. See, what you don't understand is that acknowledgement is encouragement. So when you acknowledge foolishness, you encourage foolishness. And that's what's happening. Now, see, when Freeze come into these communities, right, on these IG streets, you know, Freeze like the big bad wolf when he come around. People get uncomfortable when Freeze come around, and that's the way it's supposed to be. I like the fact that these chicks get uncomfortable when Freeze come around because they know Freeze is a roaster and they know Freeze is not afraid to roast anybody at any time, right? So, man, I did my best to record this live the other day, man, and I'm so mad that my technical game was off that particular night, man, because I did record the live, but I didn't catch the audio. I didn't have the settings right, you dig? So that was Freeze's bad. But I go live on IG the other night, right, with this chick. We gonna call her Stanky Frankie because that's who she is and what she is. She's stanky and her name is Frankie, right? So we gonna call her Stanky Frankie, right? Freeze go live with Stanky Frankie, man, and I just sense the spirit of dustiness. I just sense the spirit of funk. I just sense the spirit of bad hygiene, right? And while all these other dudes is mystified by the fact that they think this chick is attractive, I'm looking through P lenses. So I asked this chick, I said, when's the last time you took a shower? Now, at the time when I asked this chick this question, it had to be between 10 and 11 p.m., right? This chick, with all boldness and confidence, says that she hasn't taken a shower since last night, which is at least close to 24 hours, but realistically, probably much longer than 24 hours. This chick had not taken a shower since yesterday, and it was almost the next day, which means it was almost the day before yesterday when this chick last took a shower. But wait, that's not it. There's more. Not only did this audacious goofball admit to the world that she hasn't taken a shower in the last 24 hours, this goofy had justification. Oh, I ain't went nowhere. I've been sitting on my coochie all day. How's it gonna stink if I ain't went nowhere? And I ain't did nothing. Then this goofball gonna try to say that she's been asleep all day and her babies, where she has 3 small children, have been asleep with her all day. Listen, man, that's where the lies gotta stop. Anybody who done been around small children know. You might try to sleep all day, but them babies gonna get up. They gonna be running around, they gonna be hungry, they gonna wanna go outside and play. They are not going to let you sleep all day. If you got 3 small children, you might maybe get away with the lie and convince somebody that 1 small child will let you sleep and sleep with you all day. But 3 of them, we not going for it, we not buying it. But this chick had justification. Really tried to get me to believe this nonsense, right? So not only are you funky, but you got justification for being funky. Then got babies in the background crying, being neglected. And if I'm not mistaken, I think I heard one of the babies say, "Mommy, your poo-poo stank." And prior to Freeze coming on there and shaking it up, these dudes was trying to have this chick, man. Just thirsty and desperate, and she's just swatting them down. She doing the Serena Williams, you know, she's smacking them away, smacking them away, smacking them away while they popping it at her. Crazy. Cats don't use their mind when they use their eyes at the same time. They use their eyes, but they don't use their mind in conjunction with their eyes. And if you use your mind in conjunction with your eyes, what you will see is a chick that's just problems, man. You don't want them problems. See, cats get mystified by the fact that this is a female and that she's on here allowing you to talk to her, and you feel lucky because you got the opportunity to talk to this chick. But listen, man, you gotta foresee the problems that lie in wait if you was to have this chick. Why would you want a chick that's already making it obvious that she doesn't like taking showers, man? And you gonna have a wrestling match with this chick every day just to get her to stay up with her hygiene, man. Who wants a chick like that? Listen, man, I don't care if she look like Beyonce. I don't care if she look like Kim Kardashian. I don't care if she look like Halle Berry. Whatever, man. If she don't like taking showers, Freeze don't like her, because she don't like herself. And how can you like somebody who don't like theyself? What kind of sense does that make? You dig? That's why people get nervous when Freeze comes around. Because when Freeze comes around, Freeze brings a combination of humor and honesty. The 2 H's, man. The 2 H's that will set you free. You dig? Humor and honesty. You dig? Yeah, Freeze gonna come with the humor and Freeze gonna come with the honesty, man. And a lot of people don't like it, but hey, man, it keeps me free, man. Shout out to humor and shout out to honesty, man. I appreciate them blessings, man. You dig? But yeah, man, they don't like the humor and they don't like the honesty. But it can be very helpful to those who appreciate and value humor and honesty. It's very necessary, because one thing that makes them uncomfortable when Freeze comes around is the pressure. There has to be some sort of pressure in order for some respect to be set. You gotta set the tone for the respect. And the respect is gonna come when the pressure comes. A lot of you dudes be scared to put the pressure on these females. When you talk to them, you let them dictate the conversation, and they don't even have a brain. They don't even have communication skills. And you're letting this person with no mind and no communication skills dictate a conversation with you. And you're supposed to be a man. But this is how desperate you are. This chick should not be dictating no conversation with you, especially when she lets you know within the first 30 seconds that she doesn't know what she's talking about and she's lost. You really shouldn't even be having a conversation with her, but if you are to, you shouldn't allow her to dictate the conversation, because it's not gonna go anywhere and it will be a waste of time. Now, if you just happy to have conversations with airheads and these conversations don't lead to anything and you just got time to waste like that, hey, chop it up with these goofballs to your heart's content. But if you want to get somewhere, man, if you value your time, if you value the experience that you give to people, then you're not gonna waste your time. And see, that's the thing. A lot of y'all don't like to invest in yourselves, man. When you a man and you value yourself and you appreciate yourself and what you've been blessed with, you are going to invest in yourself. You're gonna invest in your mind, you're gonna invest in your body, you're gonna invest in your soul. And when you make investments, things appreciate. And when you appreciate the value of yourself, you're gonna be more confident. You're gonna be more mindful with how you use your tools, with how you use your blessings, and who you impart these blessings with. And you're not gonna waste them. Stop wasting your time, man. See, like I said, chicks shouldn't be comfortable getting on live and they ain't took a shower today. Chicks shouldn't be comfortable getting on live and they toothbrush is dry as the Sahara Desert because it ain't been touched in 72 plus hours. They shouldn't be comfortable getting on live with a dingy t-shirt on in their pajama pants and their hair all messy. They should be comfortable getting on live, smoking and drinking non-stop, just making it obvious that they have zero self-discipline, which is to be expected from a female who ain't got no real man in her life. But nonetheless, they shouldn't feel comfortable doing that. They feel comfortable doing all of these low maintenance things because they know that you are going to acknowledge this foolishness and therefore encourage this foolishness, man. You guys to get it together, man. Because if you don't get it together, these chicks ain't gonna get it together. If the man don't get it together, the woman is definitely not gonna get it together. You can't expect the woman to get something together that the man ain't getting together, which is self. You expecting too much if you expecting a chick to get it together herself and you ain't getting it together. Get it together, man. Don't be scared of these chicks, man. Don't be scared to be honest with them. You ain't gonna lose nothing. What you gonna lose in being honest with this chick? The bottom line is, man, as long as the thirst continues, the confidence and boldness in these low maintenance, dusty scumbags is going to continue. Let that marinate on your mind one time, freeze a zit, put some love in your body, and I holla.
Now come and take a sip of this game. Pour it down your ear and let it drip to your brain so you can run it up, run it up. And we'll be coming up, really coming up. Take a sip of this game, let it saturate your brain. Taylor, make your homework so we can match it with my name. Then attach it to your frame, right? Now you game tight. You gon' check her back the same night. Now you breaking tricks and handling thousands. While these bitches on the blade doing the mannequin challenge. Standing there looking stupid cause they had no